What's up, YouTube? Just thought I'd make a quick video. Going to try out probably get my ass kicked a little bit up here on the single tracks up here in Tornado, West Virginia. Doing a little testing on the KTM Enduro 390 Enduro, seeing how we do. I gotta get this little bit of off-road under my belt before this Chemical Valley scramble, so we'll give this a shot up in here for a little while. Got a few upgrades, got more coming. Really like the Adventure Spec tower that I put on the bike. Might make a few different modifications on that, but for my navigation, and upgraded some knobbies. Got a new Turbis skid plate, some new foot pegs. I got a new spring for my rear shock. I'm gonna put a little tail tidy on it. That's just personal preference stuff. So yeah, we're gonna take it up in the woods here and get it a little muddy and see how she does. I gotta air my tires down a little bit. I got basically road pressure in there right now. I'm gonna air them down to about 15 pounds or less, because I don't want to pinch flat up here. But yeah, we'll be back here shortly. God damn it. Well, traction sucks. Clutch control, damn it. Ooh. Knew that was coming. Motherfucker. Oh, God damn. Get a grip here. Shit. Looks like I popped my fucking seat loose. That's crazy. I don't know why I didn't expect this to be rutted out quite so bad. Alright. Yeah, man. Not sure which way to go. Let's try back this way first. Yeah, if I could keep this thing running, I'd be all right. Oh yeah, that's slammy. My seat keeps popping. I think I fucking torqued my ass so much I somehow knocked my seat loose. So I had to stop and check that shit out. That I don't know if I want to stay on 11 or 13. Might be a good spot to see what's going on with my fucking seat. It's actually okay. Actually, this bike is a bit of a pig for this kind of stuff. Everybody else is on dirt bikes that are probably, you know, mid 200 some pounds. This is still 330, 340 pound bike. So it's a true dual sport. It's not a with a, you know, this has got one of their engines they've had for a long time. The 390s, more, it's really a street bike engine. So this bike has been plagued, like I said in an earlier video, with the torque down low. I'm hoping that I got a sprocket, and I do plan to go from a 14 tooth to a 13 tooth in the front to hopefully try to give me a little bit more bottom torque. Now, you know, I might lose, you know, maybe 5 miles an hour on my top speed, which I don't care about that so much, because this bike does 80-90 miles an hour in 6th gear, no problem. So yeah, we'll try that out at some point. But I'm gonna continue down this trail and see what I can get into today. damn it. Whew. 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 Well, that was fun until it wasn't. Yeah, you can't really see how steep that is, I'm sure. Yeah, I guess we're breaking this bike in right. Zero traction. Yeah, we're just sitting and spinning. Looks like I might have to get this bike turned around and go a different direction. Here I was 20 feet from the top. I don't know what that was beeping. Want a do-over. God damn it. I don't know why my headset's beeping. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to turn this around on this fucking hillside. Just slide city. Here we go. Fuck me. Get a KTM, they said. It's lighter. Lighter for who? I'll bitch your fucking hands off. There we go. Okay. Get back on the bike. Fuck me. That was fun. I will say, front brake was extremely squishy. Not really super like powerful. God damn, I smashed my finger good. Let's see. 68, 13, 14. Yeah, there's so many trails up here. I don't have to, I guess if I do some goofy shit like that, I can backtrack and pick another. But primarily today I'm just trying to feel this bike out and see how it feels off-road. This is literally my first time off-road on this bike, and so far it's not bad. Like I say, it's still, as almost everything that I've done, you know, I think I've laid it over on its side twice already, which was to be expected, and that's obviously lack of my skills. In my opinion, it's not the bike at all. I put some new D Sports on here, so I got new rubber. They're not the best. I'm really considering getting some Kenda Trackmasters for the rally, but I'll probably end up trying to spoon those on myself or get somebody to help me spoon those on, you know, week of, so I have some fresh, better, a little bit better traction than these D Sports. I've seen really good stuff about the D Sports at the price point, and then the next thing you know, I see comments about, you know, people that run these and they're not very happy with them, especially the front. Everybody says the front's terrible, it washes out extremely bad, you know, and I you know, I haven't pushed this bike very much yet. I'm just, like I said, this is my first time taking this off-road today, so I haven't felt it really wash out that bad. Of course, I went down, I don't know, to about 15 psi, and I know that's not very low, but for me, yeah, that looks fun. For me, it's 63 looks cool as shit, but I know it's a little bit more difficult. For me, it's low because I'm not carrying tubes, and I just don't know enough about how far I can push the low pressure. I'm not carrying tubes, no spoons, no nothing, so I definitely don't want to be out here with a flat. You know, I'd be kind of screwed a little bit getting my bike out of here and whatnot. So Trail 90. You know, I'm kind of sticking to the easier trails here also. Kind of pretty up in here though. It's I guess there's supposed to be like 35 miles of trail system in here. Slick. Feel like I'm on that snail's pace I was on in the Chillicothe on some of the off-road stuff, but I just gotta get comfortable on this bike. So far the D Sports are okay, it feels like, but they're not. They're a, you know, they're a dual sport tire. They're not a They're not a true knobby, so damn, that looks fun. Oh God, that's one thing. You know, I don't. Oh well, that might help. Second gear, amateur hour. That's a hole, buddy. Yeah, it's a good place to stop. I gotta say, when you do give it the beans, it kind of wakes up pretty good. And that's one of the whole reasons I'm out here today, is to kind of figure out this bike and all this rev range stuff. Did that in second like a dummy. Ooh, it's slick. I have no fucking idea where I'm at. Let me stop sign out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna pull off here and got to keep the goddamn bike. If I can keep the bike running, I'm gonna pause this for a minute and look the map over. Yeah. That hit the bottom. God damn, that was hard. I guess I just bottomed out the forks on that. Didn't realize that was such a sharp edge on that. Fucking idiot. Oh, well. These little ruts, man. Slicker snot. Oh, I guess I did hit my, looks like it's holding there, so, damn. I need some fork adjustments. Somebody help me out there with that. Man, guess I did bust my face on that. 21. God damn it. Let's see. I don't know if I'm game for that, but I think I am. Back around 22. Let's see. What's 22 go to? 22 is another loop. Let's go check it out. Ooh, that's tight. Tight for the big dope. Ah, you bitch. Tight on the big dope sport. Shit. Of course, you lazy motherfucker, you. me and get traction right here. No weight, that's probably the problem. Don't overheat on me, bitch. I ain't pushing that fucking hard. Jesus. Oh my God. Figure out a gear, brother. So, clutch control is pretty big on this bike because it tends to stall pretty easy in that low rev range, so I'm glad I'm doing this ahead of time obviously, so I kind of be more aware of what I'll be dealing with. I got to do this more on a regular basis and progressively get a little harder and get a little bit better. I got a friend of mine that I watch on Facebook and on YouTube that does this, and he just flies through here. He just does it on a regular basis, and it's quite impressive. I want to get to that level someday. Of course, a lot of times he's on a 2-stroke or something like that, which that's I've got to have in my arsenal at some point. I really want a 2-stroke, so I can really get a lot better off-road. I got to really learn to not hit these so hard. I was afraid I blew my tire or worse, bent my rim, and I guess you can't really tell while you're off-road, but hope that's not the case. Well, looks like I don't know if I can get around. Maybe. Let's see if we can push this bitch through the woods here. There we go. Of course, I'm gonna kill it. I never, in that whole race in Chillicothe, the rally, I never killed I killed the Himalayan several times, but not as many as this already. Just my first run out on this bike. It's fucking ridiculous. Back out this way. Slimy, sloppy eggs. It's slick, but I tell you what, I'm not gonna be hating on these D-Sports. They're kind of, I know the Trackmasters would be much better, but These are not bad. I'm not, I mean, I know I'd have better traction with knobbier tire. These are good for dual sport, I think. I'm definitely going to run these as a straight dual sport tire. I think in the rally, again, I think I'm going to go to those Trackmasters just to give me a little bit more bite, since that rally's 100% off-road. I think that's going to be my go-to. This is that son of a bitch I bottomed out in. Yeah, I just slammed right in that hole, and it felt like it just, I mean, it felt worse than it looks. It don't look that bad, but up this way. I definitely think I need to lower my sprocket. I think I definitely need some more bottom end torque. Woo! Figure out where I'm at. The second gear should be that. Like I should be able to get a little more out of second, I think. Hey. Oh, that looks fun. Look at that hole. I think I'm going to try to get around that. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to back this off. And I'm going to go up around that. I don't feel like hitting that right now. Ah, good God. If I need to put a fuel X on this, I mean, I guess it's, I don't have any really mods that would, and I guess in my opinion, require the fuel X, because I don't know, the fan just keeps kicking on, and I guess that's normal. Where am I? Let's see. Good. That's 11. What's that? 11. see. I think I need to go right. Yeah, right to 18. Or stay on 11 all the way to 12. Let's try that. Let's see. I think it's this way. We'll find out, won't we? Pick a gear. I think this bike would be so much better with a better suspension. This bike would be a beast with WP Pro forks, and I think it could be a really good dual sport, at least. Not a great trail bike, but a really good dual sport. Let's see. I think I stay on 11. Yeah, that's 18, and then I want to stay on 11 until I get to 12, I'm guessing. Dummy. Woo! Just sloppy. Crazy how sloppy this is. Funny how it really does better in second through that shit. Oh, these foot pegs are nice. Yeah. I wish you could see how steep this is. Okay. Checking on the right path. As far as I can tell. Let's see. It's like 12 splits here. We'll figure it out one way or another. These ruts are my nemesis. The ruts just bind you up, and you can't really get out of them once you're in them. At least I can't. At my skill level. squeaking like this. Really? I would never killed the Himalayan right there. This is all learning curve. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Rut says you're going this way. I don't care what you say. But coming up this is fun. And, okay. Turning radius fucking sucks. Ah. Yeah, let's not go over that hill. In the rev range, this bike's pretty nice, but like right at the bottom, it's pretty tough to manage. I might have to practice those my clutch skills on that low end, obviously. Yeah, I remember coming up this felt like a pretty wild section coming up in the beginning. God damn, did I jump that fucking thing or what? Oh, people probably can't tell how nasty this hole is, but there you have it, YouTube. That was short and sweet. First time off-road. Just see what this bike could do and see if I could handle it. Had a couple for sure mishaps that I'm going to have to work on my skill level, and a couple more upgrades maybe with the sprocket and things like that. But anyway, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching.